Alrighty, folks, good evening and welcome to the Whitfield Report. I am your host, Sam Whitfield, broadcasting live here from NGC Studios here in South Florida, and I want to thank you so very much for joining me here tonight. Contact info as usual. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at @70_NGC, hashtag Whitfield Report. You can also follow the Whitfield Report on Twitter at Whitfield Report, on Parler and Gab at Sam Whitfield, Facebook.com/ The Whitfield Report, thesamwhitfield.com for all your needs, and also please rate and review the podcast on Apple Podcasts, sub there, and also wherever else you get your podcasts. And if you want to donate to the show on air, streamlabs.com / The Whitfield Report. I could really use the the money for my coronavirus fund, by which I mean, please send me some money so that I can go and buy a pack of Corona Extra. That would really help. But in all seriousness, I appreciate the help, and any support you can give the show. At any rate, tonight, folks, I have a very special guest who I will be Skyping here in just a few minutes. My good buddy, Rowe. Not a podcaster, not a personality yet, but he's my best friend, who I've known since I was about 12 years old or something. He and I have grown up together, and he's pretty based and, himself. So I'm going to, call him on Skype in a few minutes. And, we're going to talk how we've pretty much survived every single, doomsday scenario possible within our lifetime. Also, real quick, folks, because some of you have asked me this legitimately, I do want to, I want to come out of the gate and just say that I appreciate you guys' concern, but to answer everyone's question, no, coronavirus does not affect those with cerebral palsy, meaning that I'm not directly affected, by coronavirus. Now, maybe if I had something like, a lung condition or something like that, like if I was a smoker or something, yeah, then maybe I would, but, basically just my legs are affected, nothing else by the CP. And, so I'm good. This coronavirus won't affect me, other than the fact that it's, at this point, the mass hysteria has annoyed me to no end. But that's about it. Other than that, folks, let me, dial my friend up here and get him queued up on the Skype. And, we'll get the show on the road. So, let me call Ty. I love the disco music that Skype has. It's okay, my friend, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, man. Welcome to the Whitfield Report once again, good sir. And thanks for being here.
No problem. Thank you for having me, Sam, and everybody.
So, Ty was just kind of explaining our backstory. We've known each other for a really long time, for almost 15 years now.
Yes.
Um, and since you're wearing a hat, I have to wear a hat. So I, I figured this one is as good as any. So,
I like make a mag hat. I like it, man.
yep, I actually got this one at Trump Tower and when I was there in New York City. So
Nice.
anyway, so folks, most of you guys know, and for those of you who don't, I actually originally grew up in Colorado, and I abandoned ship and moved to Florida. Ty is still in Colorado though, uh, but he does come down and visit, and I'll visit him. So. So, Ty, I have to ask you first of all,
So,
is the
hey,
coronavirus?
you still there?
Yeah, I'm still there. Is Skype lagging for you?
Not anymore. I think we're okay now because I can hear you just fine.
Okay. Yeah, we might have
Yeah.
a few technical difficulties, folks, but bear with us. But at any rate, folks, or Ty, how is the corona hysteria there?
Man, where do I even start? Let's see. Well, like today, the stores are all sold out of toilet paper, food, pretty much everything we need to survive on. You see what I'm saying? Paper towels, cleaning supplies. So that's the first start. Then, and I don't know if Sam has mentioned to some of you guys, but I'm in pest control. I've been in that for a while, and I do the apartment route at my job. And these leasing offices, including the one here at my apartment, they're all closed. Yes, closed. The gym, the office, everything is closed. And they are closed due to the coronavirus in 2020 outbreak. So, you got leasing offices closed, gym closed, and I mean, it's a real crap show up here because everybody's all freaking out. And, they're talking about laying people off. Businesses are losing money over something, in my opinion, is not even that deadly.
It don't.
And
Yeah.
I'll pull up some statistical.
No, I was just gonna say, yeah, it's overblown. I think it's only like a 2% fatality rate, if that.
It really is. And then I got the statistics right here on Newsbreak. So let me pull this up for you. So in the United States, this is just in the United States, mind you, there are 2,836 confirmed cases. 57 deaths out of those 2,836, and 40 over 48 have recovered.
Yeah, that's
It's really not that big of a deal, like I tell people, because look, the numbers are close. 48 have recovered, and 57 out of 2,836 have died. That's a small ratio, folks, if you think about it.
Yeah, and I mean, we're doing a lot better here than some of the other countries are. I mean, Italy is really where it's the worst. So,
Oh yeah, Italy, China, but see, and again, people don't realize this, but in these third world countries like China, Africa, and all these other fatalities we survive. Like for example, Ebola, West Nile, swine flu. In those countries where the resources are very limited, yes, it's a problem there. But when it comes to America, considering we have the resources, we have the technology, we have the medicine to kind of keep it under wraps. Because again, look at swine flu, and I was talking to a buddy of mine earlier who actually had swine flu back when we were in middle school, and he got over it within a week. And if you might recall, we also, and again, not to give any names, but if you might recall, Sam, we had a gal in middle school that got the swine flu as well.
oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember.
Again, not to say any names because I don't think we can do that on here, but she got over it within a couple weeks, maybe less than that.
I do remember though again, I'm not trying to dox anyone here, so I won't say names. I do remember there was like a bunch of hysteria once everyone knew she was once everyone knew she was in once everyone knew she was infected, with the
Oh yeah,
swine
they
flu.
wouldn't even let her come to school. Remember?
And then like all of my friends and all of our friends were like panicked that they had like shaken hands with her, or one of them was like in a one of them.
That's right. That did happen.
So people were freaking out, and I was like, I'm fine. I'm already crippled. I don't I don't see how much worse things could get. So I'm fine. But yeah, I mean everything was fine. Obviously, I'm here. You're here. Um,
Right, and see, and that's my point is once these diseases get to America, we have the resources to keep it under control, and that's what people I think seem to forget. So,
yeah, I don't I don't understand why. I mean, I guess I do. It's panic and hysteria, but I mean, honestly, I don't understand why so many people are blaming Trump on this. Like even if you don't like Trump, he had nothing to do with with coronavirus. So
oh yeah, folks, he totally was stupid enough to eat a live bat for supper. And I don't even think it's all that because, like, I think that's a little stupid game these kids play in China. Like, out here they're snorting condoms and eating Tide Pods and all that. Like, what? Let's just suppose, like, what if they're challenging each other to eat live bats over there? You see what I'm saying? How stupid can you, honest to God, be to eat a live bat that has rabies and God knows what other diseases on it? You know what I'm saying? So, oh yeah, folks, like let's blame Trump. Yeah, he was stupid enough to eat a live bat. Mm-hmm.
not him. I mean,
Well, he's got a pair of common sense. That's for darn sure.
yeah. Unlike the people trying to oppose. And honestly, I mean, someone also brought up a good point to me earlier in the week that like one of the reasons why the why this whole thing has popped up is because of the election is going on, and
Right,
the Democrats are pretty hell bent on removing Trump, so
right, right.
the fake Russian narrative got disproven, and there's nothing there, so they can't use that. Same with the email thing. They tried to get him out of office because of the Stormy Daniels thing, but no one cared about that. So no.
Well, not anybody in the right mind, Sam.
So I see what you're saying, but yeah, why would you pick Storm? On a side note, why would you pick Stormy Daniels when you have Melania as your wife? But anyway,
Right, right,
that's another topic.
right.
But I mean,
Stay on topic, Sam.
well, we like to deviate here on the Whitfield Report sometimes, but
Yeah.
it's just now so they can't get Trump with anything, so now they're literally going to make up like hysteria over a virus that doesn't affect like the majority of the population. So it's just all overblown. I don't even think people were this scared after. I mean, granted, the last time people were this scared was after 9/11, but that's because we had reason to be. So.
Right, right. Mm-hmm.
So. Okay. Let me see here if we have any people in the chat. Okay. Dictator Phil asks, would you blow a dude for a role of Charmin? No, not at all, Phil. So.
Phil, why would you bring up blowing another dude? Is there something going on with you, or like what's up there, bro? Because like we don't roll that way, dog.
Uh, he's just roasted us. So I think so.
Okay, is he a libtard or?
Phil's based, so
Oh, good. Okay, okay.
he's a regular that just likes to talk, crap here. Well,
Good. He's my type of guy then.
like like you and I. So let's see.
Sam? Yeah. Okay.
Let's see. 4,000 of 7.7 billion. Yeah, real scary. Yeah, yeah, exactly. So out of the entire world population of 7 billion people, only 4,000 have died so far.
Right. And like I say, there have been 57, 58 around there, I think, in the U.S. that have confirmed died from it out of 2,836. So,
I mean, I guess the one good thing about this virus is like it's encouraging everyone to wash their damn hands finally on a regular basis, which you know, granted, I'm not perfect at that, but I definitely do better than some other people I know here in Florida. So, but even so, it's like yeah, it's like wash your damn hands and and use like a damn
right.
like Kleenex when you cough. Um, so
Right. Well, hey, Sam, while you're looking at the comments, can I read something to maybe fill in the audience that I think they'll get a real kick out of that I posted last time on Facebook, or do you want to
uh,
save that?
yeah, by all means, by all means, let's show how based you are. So.
Okay, folks. Now, Sam will tell you I'm a pretty straightforward guy. I don't sugarcoat anything. I don't hide anything. So if you get upset, I feel sorry for you. You got dropped as a kid. It is what it is. All right. So here's what I posted on my Facebook, and I'm actually getting a lot of hits for this. Because keep in mind, I was supposed to do a side gig this weekend for security at an event, and that got canceled because of the coronavirus. So here's what ticked me off. I posted, this is getting ridiculously out of hand with all this coronavirus nonsense. Don't you idiots get it? CNN and all the idiot news channels are doing what they always do and try to strike fairness. Now, I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I have literally survived West Nile virus, Ebola, swine flu, Y2K, and 2012, the Mayan calendar, and so on, and all these diseases that were supposed to wipe us all from the face of the earth. There are literally people older than dirt, like the 103-year-old Chinese lady who have recovered from the coronavirus. It's not a big deal. And besides, who is the idiot that decided to eat a bat that started all this nonsense? How stupid are you to eat a live bat that is known to have rabies and other diseases? If they ever come out with a time machine, I'm going to go back in time, assassinate, and put this idiot out of his misery before that and some trouble. I am literally getting upset with all this stupidity. You all better stop freaking out over something so simple. I know this doesn't sound very Christian-like, but I am done with the stupidity over something that's not technically deadly. While you all are sitting at home freaking out, being ignorant, and stocking up on groceries and toilet paper, I'm going to be an actual grown man about it, go to work, make a living, and do something positive for this country instead of freaking people out. Sorry, not sorry.
Well,
I rest my case.
well. Someone in the chat brought up a good point that I mean, technically, we can blame Ozzy Osbourne for this because and
Well, wasn't that staged?
yeah, but I mean, it was the '70s and Black Sabbath did all sorts of weird stuff. So.
Yeah, true, but I mean, Ozzy, you can barely hear the guy when he talks, so that must say something. So,
Someone also said that if Keith Richards if this is what ends up killing Keith Richards, then we really are screwed because Keith Richards can survive anything. So
yeah, unfortunately, I have to agree on that one.
So folks, I'm not worried because because Mick Jagger and Keith Richards can actually are actually still out. Now, having said that, on a different subject entirely, I'm not even sure if I told you this, but I'm a little pissed. I'm a little pissed off right now because I just found out that I was supposed to go see Buddy Guy, who's an old blues musician who actually played with Keith Richards back in the day, and
Uh-huh.
that gig got canceled. I mean, here's the other thing: is why are they canceling like concerts and like I understand like the whole thing with like 250 people, but like why do they think that like a gathering of like more than 250 people is going to cause this? Like you guys do realize that like this virus could spread in like a smaller number, right?
Yes.
Like 250 is not like some magic number. Like I could get together with like a group of 5 people, and if one of them has coronavirus, it's still gonna get spread.
Right.
So
Well, again, that's liberal logic for you. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, 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 we gotta contain it as best as possible, or we're all going to die.
but there's nothing to panic about. Also, people should stock up on bullets and ammunition as opposed to toilet paper.
Oh,
Also,
I agree. Yeah. In
also
case we have a zombie apocalypse.
if a zombie apocalypse happens, dude, I'm tricking out my wheelchair and like I'm gonna install like a tank gun on it or something like.
No, I hear you, man. And I'll tell you what, if a zombie apocalypse ever happens, I'm just gonna sit on my porch out there with a shotgun and wait for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, well, I mean, if I here's the thing, if a zombie if if I were outnumbered, I would probably like axe myself before letting the
Bro.
zombie.
For real, you just shoot, you just smoke yourself at that point, so you don't become part of it. Yeah.
Yeah, so although I would be a horrible zombie because I mean I already can't walk, so what the hell would I do as a zombie? I would be.
Well, you'd crawl, but you'd be easily shot in the friggin' head. So.
Yeah, so why bother? Again, I'm gonna take myself out of the equation before before the zombies can. So
Oh, dude, don't even get me started. I don't even feel like doing it to myself over all this coronavirus stuff. I'm like so annoyed with all this stupidity. And folks, I'm just going to agree with Sam on this one. Like, it's not that bad. It's really just a common cold on steroids. That's really all it is. So,
wrong, Sam. The coronavirus has never been spread in groups of 204 and four. Are you being serious right now, H bug, or are you joking? I don't. See, I don't understand the science behind the 250 number, but if someone could enlighten me to that, I would genuinely be happy about that. So,
yeah.
Ray goes, only Sammy would contemplate this. Well, look, people have been talking about the zombie apocalypse, and so I'm just answering the questions that people want. So,
Right, and remember with Ebola, they said there was Ebola zombies and all that stupid bull crap. So,
I yeah, I remember like when I remember when Ebola happened, someone said that like sweating was one of the symptoms of and it's like dude, here in Florida during the summer, everyone sweats.
oh yeah.
So
So what if I go to the gym and sweat? That means I have Ebola. Hmm. Sounds like liberal logic to me.
yeah, essentially, dude, I'm sorry. You can't go to the gym and work out anymore because if you
Oh, why? Because it's going to offend everybody and scare everybody? Yeah, that makes sense. Well, it really does, but you know what I mean.
yeah, well, I mean, interesting enough, the the McDonald's was still open today. So
Yeah, all you scared shenanigans, go run and grab your free chicken nuggets that cause you cancer. Yeah, go ahead. We're all right behind you.
I honestly, dude, I can't eat chicken nuggets
Oh,
anymore.
bro, I eat the chicken nuggets like they're candy. I ain't even gonna lie. I love that stuff.
I mean I like it too, but I can't because I get sick now. Anyway, yeah. But
Sorry, folks.
no, they're used to this and a whole lot more stuff. I mean, so
Yeah. So, yeah,
uh
I mean, I just think it's being way blown out of proportion. And to answer your question, like why they're doing it, because they're idiots. They're afraid of the unknown. They don't do their research. They don't study up on it. Like, and again, not to give names, but like I told you earlier, I got off the phone with this guy that's a friend of mine. His girlfriend's a libtard. And the guy, for one, could not tell you a dang thing about politics. Couldn't tell you the first president, when the Declaration of Independence was signed, the legislative, executive, or judicial branch, none of that. So he's pretty gullible with coming to politics. And his girlfriend, who's like a total Bernie Sanders libtard fanatic, I got off the phone with them, but they hung up on me because I was telling him, like, dude, you're going to be fine. We're all okay. He's like, oh, my girlfriend has a medical condition. She could die from this. Like, when she had the flu, she almost died. I'm like, okay, but did she die? No, but she could. I'm like, okay, bro, you're going to be fine. Like, I'll bet you and your girlfriend $1,000 each. And that's how confident I am. I'll bet you both $1,000 each. You're going to be fine. What does he do? Hangs up the phone.
well, if she has a medical condition, that's one thing, but it's like that's her problem. That doesn't mean that everyone else is gonna die of the
Well,
corona.
no, and I agree, but see, bro, I'm going to just be real. She tries to make things worse than they are, so.
Oh, she's a hypochondriac, huh?
Of course, like when she and I get into arguments over socialism, ooh, let's tax the rich. The rich are gonna pay for it. Okay, so how do you propose that's gonna work? And by that, because I told her, I said, look what's going on in New York right now with Ocasio-Cortez taxing the rich 100, or not even the rich, anybody making over 100,000 a year at 70%. They're all leaving New York. And what's going to happen when you have socialism? The rich are going to leave here. They're going to go to places like New Zealand, Australia, Europe, where they'll be welcomed in with arms wide open because they're bringing jobs. You see what I'm saying?
Well,
So,
the only problem with like New Zealand though is New Zealand is overrun by like radical Muslim
well, and
Muslims.
I get that, but that's just hypothetically speaking because I think like them in Australia, you have to have, what, $1 million to get in the country or something like that?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't I don't know, dude. Some of these terrorist cells are pretty well funded. But anyway, yeah, that's
Yeah, that's a discussion for another time. But, anyways, I was trying to bring the point, like, again, liberal logic. You know what I mean? Like, you're freaking out, and I don't know. It just, I'm sorry, folks. I'm really annoyed tonight. It's not at you guys. It's not at Sam. It's just all I'm gonna say is, wake up, people. Wake up. We're being fed a bunch of lies and a bunch of hysteria and a bunch of things that people have very little to no education about. So,
yeah. Well, it's just mass panic, and people just need to stop freaking out. And as they say in The Big Lebowski, the dude abides. So
exactly.
anyway,
Survival of the fittest, man. Let nature take its course. Kill all the idiots.
ALF is running against that yeah that so let's see here.
uh-huh.
Let's see what people are saying in the chat. Oh, Andrew. Oh yeah, and Andrew Gillum. So our so in sort of unrelated news. I guess one of our I guess the former mayor of Miami was found to be trying to he tried to blow a guy for he tried to blow a guy for some toilet paper. So
Oh shoot, for real?
and he 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 actually ran for governor. He actually ran for governor here. Guess which party he was? So
Let me guess, Democrat.
uh-huh. So
Hey folks, if you run out of toilet paper, remember there's always New England Patriots and Tom Brady gear we can wipe our asses with.
careful there, Ty. We have a couple of Philadelphia listeners who, although
Philadelphia, they should be going for the Eagles or the Steelers.
yeah. I mean, yeah. I hope Phil is still here. I hope he didn't punch his computer in frustration. So
What, you a Deflatriots fan, Phil? Is that what the case is?
I don't actually know. I know that we have one Patriots fan here that I made cry a couple months ago. So
I feel sorry for you, buddy. You got dropped as a kid, so.
so you're more likely to die from an alligator or an STI from a Tallahassee breed than from Corona. Oh.
I
Oh,
believe that. I believe that.
that's true. I mean, you're more likely to die of an STI from any of the Tampa strippers here than than you are of Corona. Honestly, with how bad with how bad allergies have been here,
Hey Sam, you just coughed. Should we be a little afraid of you? Should we all start freaking out and shut off the computers? Or
I will say I did cough a bit earlier. Ew, another one. I might actually have Corona in the fridge. So, so,
there you go.
so that's the only Corona I have is in the fridge. So
Hey, instead of the coronavirus, what about the Guinness virus? Can we all hop on board that or something?
it is
Or the vodka and Pepsi virus? That sounds a little more appealing.
it is Saint oh damn it! I just realized this week is St. Patrick's Day. They better not close down the pub, otherwise I'm gonna be really mad. So
And there's a good saying we have in the blue collar: hope for the best, assume the worst. So that's all I'm gonna say to you, my friend.
oh jeez, if I don't get my Guinness, I'm gonna be a real I'm gonna be calling Ty up and I'm gonna be having an Alex Jones style freak out.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm so annoyed with all this stupidity. Don't even get me started. I'm about to smoke myself, dude.
Well, well, don't do that. I still need someone to pick up chicks with. So
Gotcha. Well, hey, look at it this way, man. If I die, you can have my Xbox. How does that sound?
you still have an Xbox?
Nah, I'm just messing with you. You could have some of my stuff, but
I
I
don't
don't know. We'll see.
I still have a PS3. I don't have any of these new consoles. So
I know, bro. PlayStation gang all the way, bruh.
yeah, I don't even have a PS4 though. So
Yeah, dude. My
um
playing days went when the PS2 went out of style. But anywho,
just out of curiosity, dude, I was trying to think of post-apocalyptic movies that are good uh because shoot, with us I mean, I'm on spring break this week anyway, but then afterwards, the school is closed down for like 2 more weeks after that. So technically, I have a 3 week spring break, which is nice. And
nice.
but yeah, I'm thinking of watching post-apocalyptic movies since that seems to be the thing around here. So, uh,
Yeah, I like Roland Emmerich post-apocalyptic movies like Day After Tomorrow, Independence Day, Godzilla. You know, those old school ones we grew up with.
oh yeah. Well, and
I mean, if that even counts.
I've got to, and I for sure I'm gonna watch Mad Max too. That's like the ultimate
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
one. So
What about Eight-Legged Freaks?
oh, I haven't seen that in a
What?
long
You've never
time.
seen Eight-Legged Freaks?
No,
Oh wait, in a long time. Okay.
no, I've seen it. I just haven't watched that movie in a long ass time. So
Okay.
uh
Yeah. Pest control guys are going to be in real big demand if that ever happens.
the Walking Dead wiping episodes were the best. So
Yes.
um
What about the original 1968 Night of the Living Dead?
oh
That's a
oh God, yes. Anything by George Romero is good. Also, Escape from New York is pretty damn good. In fact, that's what Manhattan is going to look like here in the next few days. Probably just a giant prison. So
yeah. What about I Am Legend with Will Smith?
you know, I actually like that movie. A lot of people didn't when that came out, but I liked it. So
Yeah, there you go. Post-apocalyptic film right there because they all turn into vampires.
Zombieland is like good if you like
Yeah.
if you like zombie comedies. So
Yeah, that's good. What about 28 Days and Weeks Later? The two films.
oh yeah, that's another one I haven't seen in a long time. So
Okay, what about the original Resident Evil?
oh oh yeah with Kate Beckinsale.
Not Kate Beckinsale, Mila Jovovich, and whatever the hell her name is, and Michelle Rodriguez back when she was really, really hot. You know?
yeah the Resident Evil movies were fun. They were also pretty good games, or at least the first one
Yeah,
was. So
yeah. I mean, those movies were good up until like the third or fourth or fifth one. Like they all kind of got corny afterwards. So
let's see what people are saying here. Okay. Does a Quiet Place count? Oh yeah, a Quiet Place
yeah,
counts.
yeah.
So um yeah, John Krasinski can actually act in something other than a comedy too. So
Hey
um
Sam, what about the War of the Worlds, or better yet, Scary Movie 3 and 4 when they show the aliens?
well, I mean, I don't think aliens are going to come
Well,
to
it's still post-apocalyptic if you think about it.
yeah, true. Although at this point, I swear to God, the aliens have been here for a while. So
Maybe. Who knows? Hopefully, we could have a president like Leslie Nielsen to just roast the United Nations if that ever happens.
that's already Trump. So I mean, we kind of already have President Nielsen.
Yeah, he puts all the Native Americans. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. You like in that movie?
Um. That's the other thing. There are people pissed off on Twitter that Trump doesn't have the coronavirus. Like there were actually sickos hoping that he has the coronavirus. So
Hey, folks, he doesn't have coronavirus, but Obama's got a stick up his ass. Did you know that?
yeah, I mean, also Joe Biden has dementia too. That's honestly, Joe Biden can't even remember his name half the time, dude.
For real. I think Bernie Sanders has like mad cow disease or something. I swear.
Uh, uh, if Bernie Sanders becomes president, he's not going to make it through his first term. The
Yeah, he'll die of a heart attack.
Well, dude, it's like Bernie Sanders is like in the demographic that should be worried about coronavirus. He's like 80 years old or something, and he's already had one heart attack on the campaign trail. So
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. What
so
else we got?
oh, which blow? Sean in the chat goes, which blows more, coronavirus or Andrew Gillum? At this point, Andrew Gillum, I would
I say
say.
coronavirus.
I would
I
say,
don't know. Coronavirus is overrated.
yeah. So, let's see. Oh yeah, yeah. So someone said Bernie is 90. Well, I mean he looks it. So,
Yeah.
Trump would have the most. Trump would have the most epic case of corona. Oh yeah, I bet Trump would have plenty of corona for us to go around.
Bro, you just gave me an idea. What if I throw a Corona beer party for all this nonsense going on? Like, what if, you know?
That's what we're gonna do in the neighbor. That's what we're gonna do in my neighborhood here. So
Ah, shucks, man. I really wish I could make it, but I guess I can't even fly down there. So,
yeah, I can't get back there either. So,
and
um,
it's all good. Just have an extra Corona for me, all right?
oh, oh, believe me, I certainly will. So,
Yeah, I know you will.
I'll have, I'll have some Corona. I'll probably have a few bourbons too. That's what people should really stock up on is bourbon, since that's alcohol and it can cure any bacteria. So
Wait, for real, bourbon?
yeah, or
Shoot, I'm about to go to the liquor store and buy some then and have a field night with it. So,
yeah, stock up on bourbon, tequila. I mean anything and everything in that category. So
wait, does vodka fall in that category too, or?
I guess so.
Shoot, man, vodka and Pepsi all night tonight.
So,
What else we got?
oh, Bernie Sanders is Teddy Ruxpin if he was 68 and a commie. Yeah, that's true. Bernie would have no earthly idea how to handle coronavirus. So,
He'd probably blame Trump like the rest of them.
yeah, the only one who might have coronavirus is Hillary Clinton because she'd be coughing like it all the time. So,
And no sweat, or actually no loss there. So,
B- Bill looks like the coronavirus. Have you seen him lately? He Bill
yeah,
Bill looks horrible.
maybe Monica Lewinsky sucked all the nut out of him or something. Who the hell knows?
So, well, who knows? I hopefully Monica doesn't have coronavirus. So,
Yeah.
no, she probably got something. She probably got something much worse from Bill, actually. So,
The crab virus.
yeah, or something. So,
right.
uh, so yeah, bro, I'm not too worried about the coronavirus at all. Like, the only thing that this will and believe me, this isn't going to stop Trump's reelection either. And the other thing I would ask people is like, what do you guys think that Trump has to do with any of this? Like, to all my lib friends out there, that the few that listen, what do you expect Trump to do? Like, honestly, it's a virus. He can't launch a nuke at it. He can't, I mean, I know that you guys like to blame everything on Trump, but if you want to blame someone, blame the Chinese, for for this. Blame Xiaoping or whatever his name is. So
Right. Well, let's hear what they have to say. I'm excited to hear this.
the Chinese are, well, I mean, the Chinese lie about everything though too. So I mean, they also banned South Park from the country because Trey and Matt made fun of their president. So
Oh,
so
brilliant.
but yeah. Uh at this I can't wait to see what South Park does with parroting the coronavirus. You know it's gonna be hilarious. So
Right.
uh,
So we got any liberals posting anything?
no, no, they're all good. Good. None of
They just don't want these roasting techniques on them. That's all it is.
none of the liberals are showing up tonight. They're probably too scared to tune in. So
Yeah. Good riddance.
they they've probably got their safe space. They've probably got their safe space blankets or whatever. They've probably got their pacifier that they're all sucking on. So
Well, it's funny. Like I was just thinking the other day. Prison would be a good place for liberals. Not because they're idiots, but think about it: free roof, free food, free shitter. It's a liberal's dream if you really think about it. You see what I'm saying? Like, why don't you liberals do us all a favor? Go commit a crime and get thrown in jail. There's your free meal, free house, free shitter. There's everything you need right there.
yeah, well, and then plus since they're all so pro gay, then they could find enough.
Oh yeah, all they gotta do is SAG to show they're available. So
Yeah, exactly. So
oh yeah, that's a good add-on. Yeah, it's a perfect dream house for them. So
see, folks, we can make edgy jokes here. So
yeah.
so also, I don't know. Also, to those of you currently watching in the UK, I apologize, but unfortunately, this video will probably get taken down in the UK because for some reason, the Queen doesn't appreciate my sense of humor apparently. So,
We'll give her the Queen's wave back.
oh
See
yeah,
that?
yeah.
You give this to us all the time. We're giving it back to you. So
Yeah, also read between the lines. So let's see.
all right, what else we got?
Let's see. Let's.
Any liberals post yet? I'm just curious to find out.
Nah, they'll tune in. They'll probably tune into this once it's archived on YouTube, and they'll leave comments in the comment section. So
Figures.
let's see. Let's see. You're young, try being 62 and chronically ill, stage 4 autumn. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not. Yeah, so I mean, I'm not saying that this can't. I'm not saying that this doesn't affect people. Obviously, like if you're 62 and if you're in the age range and you have like health problems already, then yeah, obviously, you should be concerned. But I don't.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say, and what Ty and I are both trying to say, is that like I don't think that there's any reason for 20-something-year-olds to be concerned about this. So,
Right.
let's see. let's see. No complaints, Ron Chubby. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. The mods keep all the liberal, shit posters out too. So they, and even the libs that are here sometimes they're usually not the obnoxious type. They're usually pretty, they're usually pretty reasonable. So believe it or not. So let's see. Yeah, let's see. It targets those Social Security. Well, I mean, again, that's the hysteria. I mean, the thing it is it's not the virus that is harming everyone. It's the fact that the economy has basically been shut down now because of the coronavirus. That
Right. And it's all out of fear of that. Not that it affected it, but it's just the fear of it. So
yeah, no one healthy under the age of 60 has anything to worry about at all. So,
again, folks, a 103-year-old in China recovered from it. So again, not big of a deal.
Yeah, and again, that's in China where they're all where
Where it started, and it's serious. Yes.
and also in a communist country where they really don't give a shit about their people, and just let them
Right.
die anyway. So
Well, now, Sam, they're communists, but they really like to count themselves as socialists, if you think about it. So.
yeah, so.
Right.
At any rate, well, Ty, do you have anything else to to rant on?
Yeah, a couple things. Like I say, folks, wash your hands. Don't worry about a thing, because every little thing is going to be all right. And then two more things. Trump 2020, keep America great, and Epstein didn't kill himself.
That's great. Yeah. Yeah, whatever happened to that whole meme? Yeah, Epstein didn't kill himself, so also I'm pretty sure that Harvey Weinstein isn't going to kill himself either. So
Right.
but anyway, folks, that'll do it for tonight. The DZ after show I think will be coming up here in a bit though, so stay tuned for that. But anyway, folks, from all of us here at NGC Studios, thanks for tuning in. Good night, God bless, and God save this great nation. And yeah, thanks for tuning in, folks. I'll be back actually tomorrow for another bonus episode since we have since I've got a couple of days off, there's nothing for me to do, so I might as well stream a couple extra episodes. So that'll be announced. But until then, God bless and God save this great nation. So thanks for tuning in.
Amen. I'll be back. Dun, 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 dun.
Hey there, folks. If you've made it this far to the end of the podcast, I'd like to thank you very much for listening to the show. You are the ones that make it possible for me to make an income from podcasting, and I greatly appreciate that just by listening to our show. You are helping us gain ad revenue. However, if you would really like to help support the show, I encourage you to please donate to the podcast and become a supporter of the show. You can head over to anchor.fm/Whitfield Report and click the support this podcast button and choose the amount that suits you to support the show. Or you can click the link in the show notes and it will directly take you to that page. If you can support the podcast, I really, really appreciate that. Anything that you can do to help out is greatly appreciated. Even if you can't afford to help financially support the podcast, I encourage you to please go on iTunes or Apple Podcasts or Stitcher, and please leave this podcast a positive 5-star review. That really helps us out here at the Whitfield Report. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next episode.